surely a foul. Free kick.
Well, he has great set-piece prowess. I think you know what's...
Messi! Oh, lots on that one, but he couldn't find the target. Havertz. And it's Modric. They're back in possession and ready to go again. And now they can clear their lines. Goalkeeper's ball. Rabiot gets the better of his opponent and gets the ball. And it's hoisted clear. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. He's got away. It's Modric! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Di Maria attempts a clearance. It'll be a throw-in. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Poor pass that, sloppy. Di Maria is offering an apologetic gesture of sorts.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Big chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes work ultra sharp.
Gets away from his opponents. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
Neymar. And it's Messi. Oh, just skips past his man.
There will be 1 minute added time.
There's the shot! Surely this time... Goal! They have hauled themselves right back into it. Edison did well the first time. Nothing he could do about the follow-up.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot.
So it's back to business. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Messi. And that interception was most necessary. Oh, that's frustrating. The pass just wasn't good enough. Neymar. Havertz is in a really good position out wide. He's found the way through. Some terrific running on the ball there. Those efforts are not going unappreciated. He is through here. Mbappe. And that's a good ball. And he's there to get it away. And here's Messi. And here's Neymar. He's shifting through the... Can he finish? Goal! Paris Saint-Germain!
The attendance for this
Into the
match
lead
was
once more.
71,649.
Simplicity itself.
Vlahovic really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
It's so often the case with goal scorers.
Mbappe! And he's there to make a great save.
Mbappe really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
Now it's Mbappe. He's left his man. Oh, that's delightful. Vlahovic! And the follow-up. And again. They've scored! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. Neymar duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Substitution on the field.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Number 7. Substitution on the field. Number 11. Kylian Mbappe.
Oh, good steal, he just read it.
Coming on the field is number 13.
It's gone out for a throw-in. Nicked it back promptly. Nice little ball through. Now then, the ball's come loose. Messi. Threads one in. He's gone direct here. Messi. The final 5 minutes. What a throw in.
Substitution on the field. Number 10. Lionel Messi.
It's a pretty loose
Coming
pass.
on to replace him is
Challenged just a bit on the
number
firm
18.
side.
Edin Ketin.
Koundé. And he can clear it away.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Gets away from his opponents. Hits one! No mistake! Drama at the death! Is there time for one more twist? Jim, your thoughts?
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this is...
And that is that. Well, a full-blooded contest. Both teams had their moments, but they are beaten by the odd goal. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, the surprise...
We're becoming used to scenes just like this in this
everybody, and
endless
welcome to
festival of
today's
football,
match.
pitting just about everybody against everybody. Interest levels very, very high. In fact, it's only increasing as games carry more and more significance. No question, everyone here is in the mood. So what a stage for the players to take to here ahead of such an important game. The action has already started. Mignon becomes the latest member of the 300 club. Another feather in his cap in what has become a fine career.
Well, Peter, I can't attest to this personally, not having made it to that many appearances myself, but you only need to look around to see not just how much it means to him, but everyone that's here and beyond. This is a huge moment.
He's a sharp little ball here, well intercepted, and it certainly needed to be. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Kimmich gets it back. Van Basten looking to penetrate opposition lines. Neymar. It's a pretty loose pass. Fiddles it through. Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's Cancelo. Oh, it's Van Basten. Van Basten unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Mbappe is wide and looking to get onto this. Great defending, strong and determined. Di Maria. João Cancelo. Well-timed, excellent interception. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Interesting ball. Shifted upfield. And the counter is on. No, he's taken off it. That's really well played. Van Dijk sends it forward. No, the ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Van Dijk gets across to intercept that. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Gets away from his opponents. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. João Cancelo. Messi. Oh, it's Van Basten. Neymar. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
It's been a pretty abject performance. No efforts at goal. I'm struggling to remember the last time we had that.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
At least there's always a plus side to a scoreless half. Defences are doing what they should, and it's going to take good imagination to break the deadlock here.
Oh, good ball, shots on here. Room for a shot. Pavard gets rid without sophistication.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. He's in plenty of space here. He's got a looks for the finish. Oh, What a wonderful stop!
Yeah, I thought the keeper did well to retrieve that. They work all week on that sort of situation, and he reacted very well then.
And the danger is cut out. João Cancelo.
The
And it's
attendance for this
Neymar.
match was 71,550.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And it's Di Maria. He's found a way through. There's the hit! Mbappe!
Substitution on the field. Number 20.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Rabiot powering forward here. Son Heung-min. Oh, it's Van Basten. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And it's Bernardo Silva. Now it's Pedri. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And that has been clubbed away. And it's been taken straight back. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Number 10, Lionel Messi. Number 8, Angel Di Maria. Coming on the field, number 18, Edin Ketia. Number 7,
So there's going to be another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Chance! He's scored!
Well, if ever there was a perfect time to score, I think we just witnessed it.
Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
And Ketia really showed his coolness, Peter, by not getting flustered on such a tough skill. And for me, it was controlled perfection.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0. He's had a shot! It's in! We thought it was over! It's all square once more!
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
So all square with almost no time remaining. He is through here.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, he's burst through. The final seconds now. Now, who's going to be first to this? Kimmich. And that will be the final act. So nothing between them after all of that, and you can't really argue with the result. Neither manager too unhappy with the outcome, and the fans really well entertained. It's all square in the end. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
Well, good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. As you can
Hello,
see, there's been
everybody,
a
and welcome
terrific
to
atmosphere
today's
here.
match.
There is great expectation, excitement, and it has built nicely in these idyllic conditions. Conditions which are certainly playing their part in creating a glorious ambience. Get in here, points of access, hard to come by, and an awful lot of people gathering to get through the gates, but regardless of that, there's a great feel here and much excitement for the game ahead. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely picture perfect for a game of this nature. We have already started here. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, when it comes to youth and potential, Peter, it's hard to look past Pedri, who is probably going to have a very busy game here. I think he's got everything that you need to play in a midfield role, and he's so cute and clever with any aspect of the game in that department, which is usually the busiest part of any field. He will always find a way of standing out because of his beautiful, beautiful passing.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Now it's Haaland.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Played into the middle. Mignon is there to take. That pass has been well intercepted. Oh, super find. Now it's Messi. Just the keeper to beat. Great chance. A real chance and a real let-off.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Nice little ball through. Messi receives it in a good position here. And that was very necessary. Interesting ball.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Goes for the header! He's delivered all right! Oh, super header, wonderfully acrobatic.
He had a decision to make and he got it bang on. You can't beat a diving header.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
He's found a way through. Now it's Messi. Good challenge, excellent challenge. Haaland. It's a poor pass, too easily intercepted. He is through here. Well, he had a really good run at goal there, but the defence just weren't going to let him past. Pavard gets good distance on it. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Pass needed to be better.
There will be 1 minute
Now
at
it's
a time.
Haaland. And it's Son Heung-min. Oh, super ball. Musiala! A really close shave and the last action of the first half. Well, there we are. Off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Quick request for support.
Well, it hasn't exactly got the plan so far, but there's no need to panic. There's still plenty of time to get back into this. As always, an early goal would help swing things back in their favour.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, I'm sure the managers talk the talk, and now it's time for these players to walk the walk and deliver a rousing response to a rousing team talk.
Mbappe.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
And it's been taken straight back. Pedri. Messi! That's been cut out, well played. Now it's Haaland. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. No, he's had it nicked away from him. And it's Di Maria. That's really well controlled.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
They're coming again and again.
Spot on, Peter.
Played out to the left flank. Rabiot. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well, the pass wasn't good enough there, and he knows it. Oh, they could break here. Now it's Di Maria. Pedri. Fiddles it through. Messi.
Substitution on the field. Number 20, Kai Havertz. Number 10, Lionel Messi. Coming on the field, number 13, Son Heung-min. Number 18, Edin Nketiah.
That's good running with the ball. Son Heung-min, and there's his chance to lead the counter.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
And that's been won straight back. Now it's Son Heung-min. It's run loose here. Defending of the desperate variety. Not enough accuracy on that pass. Mignon catches it safely. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. He can run onto that. Might be danger here. Haaland! It's a goal! And with that goal comes comfort.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Two up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
There will be one.
Well, that's a
minute at
really
time.
bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
And that's it. Well, much worthy industry, but that alone simply not enough. They are beaten by the better side. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, they were posed with problems in wide areas and they couldn't find the solution to those wide defensive positions. Shocking, really.
Thank you for your
Well,
cooperation.
thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. Well, this competition has already provided us with so much drama,
Hello,
and there
everybody,
are
and
so
welcome
many
to
teams
today's
still
match.
vying for supremacy, and no doubt there will be more. Perhaps after today's game, who knows? Certainly the demands from supporters are huge, both in terms of those in the stand and those of you who sit at home and join us from afar. It is a venue this which simply adds to the spectacle of the game it stages. One of the most impressive arenas in this part of the world. Has a go! It's a pretty loose pass. Got a sight of goal here. And that's an excellent interception. He's shooting! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Look, it was achievable, Peter, but it needed his best.
Messi. Giggs providing an outlet on that flank. There's the shot! A real chance and a real let-off. Gets away from his opponents. No way through, so now the finish! Just off target.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Giggs, he's found a way through. They've managed to get it away. And they've got a throw. Good spot, he's seen the run. That's a throw. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Gabriel, there's the hit! Keeper pulls off a fine save.
Gabriel Jesus sparked a tremendous stop there, and I think it's fair to add, he just wasn't expecting it.
Havertz gets it away. And now they can spring out of defence. And here's Giggs. Lovely ball into space. Spread neatly. Giggs gets into some space. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Clears it out of harm's way. Davids. Gabriel Jesus, chance! And he's done it! There is the breakthrough!
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before, and no doubt they'll work it again.
Madrid take the lead, 1-0.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration from here.
Well-timed, excellent interception. Sends it forward, Giggs. Pavard. Oh, good read. Interesting ball. Havertz was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. Pavard with the clearance. Giggs. He is through here. That looks a good... In with a header! And he hits the net. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Devoid of any complexity, but boy, was that certain.
Oh, it's a fantastic assist as well, Peter. Delivered at pace, the diversion, that's all that was needed.
Madrid grab a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
Big chance! And the half-time whistle goes. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
To bins located by the entrance gates. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
Here we go again.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another.
Gabriel Jesus! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Well, as tests go, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Have their second corner now. Real chance! PK. Pepe moved forward and quickly so. And that was very necessary. And it's been given away. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper.
Diogo Dalot. Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Pepe. Davids. And it's Ronaldinho. He's got away.
The attendance for this match was 72,306.
And he's in on goal. But he's gone backward here. Now it's Messi. In again. Great leap! Oh, just needed a better contact.
Well, it really shouldn't be allowed to happen again. It needs to be dealt with at source.
Number 20.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
Rabiot. He's left his man. And it's Messi. Di Maria looking for the runner. Pepe. Some good work on the right flank here. He's a sharp little ball here. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Oh, that's well spotted. Davids to Messi. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Messi.
Diogo Dalot.
Molina. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Pedri. The fullback is in acres of space here.
Substitution on the field. Number 10. Lionel Messi. Number 8.
Messi.
Angel Di Maria. Coming on the field.
Zielinski.
Number 18.
Pepe cuts it out.
Number 7. 2 added minutes has been indicated.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. So that is it. The end of the road. So, Jim, how do you... welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the
Hello,
world,
everybody,
and we
and
have for you
welcome
a
to
clash
today's
of
match.
two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. Certainly this is a very, very impressive venue, quite a sight to behold. There's the whistle, and here we go. Jim, who do you reckon? De Bruyne with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Pedri, the pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Gets his pass away, and he's lost his man here. Clears it out of harm's way. Messi couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
Oh, good read. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Picked out brilliantly. Lovely ball into space. Poor pass that, sloppy. Messi. It's a good run down the right. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Tries a shot! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front! What about that, Jim Beglin?
Well, look, he moves and manufactures in unique fashion. This guy is sheer class.
The goal scorer for Barcelona after 17 minutes is number 20.
Barcelona draw first blood here.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration from here.
It's a pretty loose pass. Di Maria with the clearance. He's found a way through, and he's in on goal. Shot at goal! Well, that was very necessary. There will be a throw-in. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. He's got away. Great ball, and he's in here. Shapes to shoot! And it's in! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch. Barcelona really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
And that has added a whole new chance! Goal! Barcelona! And again they hit the front. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball, and it all came good.
Number 20.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Pedri. And they're not going to make any further progress now. He could be in. Mbappe! Oh, what a wonderful stop!
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
And the finish! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Now it's Messi. Massive leap! He's scored! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. Terrific header. He met that with aplomb.
Yeah, but I think most of the credit has to go for the ball into the box, Peter. Just came in at the perfect time and the perfect angle.
He's made it three. Quite a day at the office for him.
Well, he's been the outstanding player on the pitch and devastating in front of goal. What a display. What a player.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And here's De Bruyne. Now it's Pedri. And he's cut it out. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Oh, he's found support out wide.
There will be 3 minutes
Skriniar
at a time.
gets it away. And here's De Bruyne. Referee's given a throw. It's going to be another throw. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Looking for the runner. Cross goes in there. Mignon claims it. And the whistle goes for half-time.
And if you do have a chance today, please take some time out to give your support to our Better Stadium Fund.
And we're off again.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
Gets good distance on it. Nuno Mendes. Over to the left.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Skriniar tries to clear. Rudiger. It's Kimmich. Out to the right. Beckham tries making a foray down the right. Played out towards the right wing. Header! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Barcelona get it back again. And Messi!
The attendance for this match was 71,649.
Di Maria hurtling down that right flank. He is through here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. De Bruyne fires from distance. Pedri. Mbappe. And they're quick to get it back. It's a poor pass, too easily intercepted. Played out to the left flank. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Great skill, that's nice. And that's aimed into the middle. That pass was loose and it's been intercepted. And the danger is cut out. Oh, good spread. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. Away from immediate danger.
Substitution on the field. Number 8. Angel Di Maria. Coming on to replace him is number 7.
He's a sharp little ball here. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Poor pass that, sloppy. Well, there's the clearance. Nuno Mendes just eases him off the ball.
At a time.
It's Lewandowski. Nice little ball through. And that will be the final act. Well, the players certainly gave it everything, but just didn't get the break. Terrific support, terrific effort, but the wrong outcome. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, look, it was very one-sided. Their players didn't turn up for the first half, and then it all went downhill.
Thank you very much for your cooperation.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside. We're becoming used to scenes just like
Hello,
this in this
everybody, and welcome
endless
to today's
festival of
match.
football, pitting just about everybody against everybody. Interest levels very, very high. In fact, it's only increasing as games carry more and more significance. No question, everyone here is in the mood. And this must be amongst the favoured arenas of supporters all over the world. It really does have a very special feel to it. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. What an impressive figure Oliver Kahn cuts.
Yeah, they call him the Titan, Peter, and the reasons are fairly obvious. As personalities go, we're talking big.
As close as you get to goalkeeping perfection. Thiago Silva with the clearance. Alex Grimaldo, and the shot! It's anyone's ball now. And that was very necessary. That pass was loose and it's been intercepted. Ruben Dias. Alex Grimaldo. For Rice. And it's Messi. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! Oh, great save, real class.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
It's their second corner of the game. Messi with the short one. And that has been cleared. Havertz is there to clear. And it's played forward. Oh, well played. Di Maria. Chance to break. Di Maria gives his colleague a guilty look.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Dybala. Brilliantly cut out. That's going to go a long way. Di Maria. He is through here. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
Tries a shot! They've scored!
Well, his movement is all based on fine margins, and the timing of his run then was ideal.
Pumas take the lead, 1-0.
Well, just listen to the reaction. I think you can hear the approval from the support all around the stadium.
Poor pass that, sloppy. They've managed to get it away. Mbappe. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. And it's Son Heung-min. Fiddles it through. Oh, great ball! Got a sight of goal here. Skriniar gets good distance on it. And they're back on the ball again. Oh, it's a poor pass, too easily intercepted. And the defence can get it clear. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Well intercepted, and it certainly needed to be. Mohamed Salah. There's a good bit of goal. There's the hit! Now could fall kindly. Oh, taken with style. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Mignon did well the first time. Nothing he could do about the follow-up.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Pumas grab a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
We're looking at a very different game.
Hits one! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Di Maria! And we hit half-time. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
And it's been taken straight back. Rabiot. Over to the left. Messi. Dybala. Alex Grimaldo. And it's Son Heung-min. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Ruben Dias. And it's Messi. Out to the right. He's in plenty of space here. He's found... It's Salah! And they win it back again. Opts to play it back. Di Maria.
The attendance
They could
for this
break
match
here.
was 71,649.
Laid out to the left flank. He's left his man. Messi. Havertz. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Can he put it away? Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
Substitution in progress.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Now then, the ball's come loose. And he was alert to it. He can get that clear. Rudiger. A real chance to break. He's through, and can he finish? Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Substitution.
Couple of changes then in quick succession. So, time for a potential game changer.
Well, this could lead to the injection of energy that might disrupt the rhythm of their opponents.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Unam have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Nice little ball through. Now it's Son Heung-min. Just the keeper to beat. Real chance. And yes, it's there. Just one goal in it now. Game on. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
This is threatening to become a really good game. Dybala! Big relief, it just needed better contact. And that has left him in a heap.
There will be 3 minutes
Dybala.
added time.
He's a sharp little ball here. And he's gone backward here. And here's Mohamed Salah. So that's it. It is all over. Well, a full-blooded contest. Both teams had their moments, but they are beaten by the odd goal. How would you sum up? this competition has already provided us with so much drama,
Hello,
and
everybody,
there
and
are so
welcome
many
to
teams
today's
still
match.
vying for supremacy, and no doubt there will be more. Perhaps after today's game, who knows? Certainly the demands from supporters are huge, both in terms of those in the stand and those of you who sit at home and join us from afar. Certainly this is a very, very impressive venue, quite a sight to behold. We have already started here. There's the hit! And he's done it!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
So, a breakthrough already. And he's gone looking for safety. Well, that's well spotted. Pedri. Havertz. And it's played forward. Could move up a gear here, and it's Messi. He's found the way through. There's a good bit of goal to big chance. Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
Oh, the contact was as crisp as it comes. The direction was the issue.
Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Mbappe gets his pass away. Havertz, he's shifting through the gears here. And the shot! And he's found the net! They have hauled themselves right back into it. Simplicity itself.
Well, that defence is perplexed by the fact they've allowed him the space.
After 24 minutes is number 22.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Mbappe. And the danger is cut out. Pedri. Fiddles it through. Madrid ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Out for a throw. And it's Rabiot. Skriniar. Interesting ball. Thiago Silva cuts out the pass. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
He'll try from distance. And the first 45 minutes are up. So, a very watchable game so far. Action at both ends and the team's level. reflections on the first half?
That was a fantastic 45 minutes of football. I'm really hopeful of more of the same in this second half.
It's been a really interesting game up to now, and the sides are predictably very well matched. Hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but as it stands, it's one each.
Substitution in progress.
Madrid get the second half started. Well read, nice interception. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo! Havertz. And the pass is intercepted. Cristiano Ronaldo. Skriniar gets it away. Havertz.
The attendance for this match was
Played out towards the right wing. He is through here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. That could spell trouble. Can he finish? It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And he's there to get it away. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, good spread. Thiago Silva with the clearance. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. That's going to go a long way. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Pavard makes the interception. They've managed to get it away. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Havertz could try cutting inside here. Opts to play it back.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Number 10, Lionel Messi. Number 8.
It's a poor pass, too easily intercepted.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Number 7.
He's got away. He's left his man. Oh, it's a lovely bit of skill there. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Oh, he's found support out wide. Gets away from his opponents.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
He could be in here. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. It is the long road home. They needed to win. They failed to win. And today's game has the remarkable distinction of having been entirely card-free. Neither side disciplined in that regard. Your final thought? Well, undoubtedly, this is one of the great red-letter days in the sporting calendar. The opening day of the season in what is the greatest footballing competition in North America. And it arrives amid the expected festive fanfare of colour and cacophony and carnival atmosphere. It is what the game represents here. It is a venue which simply adds to the spectacle of the game it stages. One of the most impressive arenas in this part of the world. There's no noise like Mexican noise. There's no heat like Mexican heat. This is some day in football. It's always been this way. And boy, what an occasion it is.
Yeah, I'm still taking all of this in, Peter. It just goes to show there is real quality football outside of Europe. Having played in an era when Mexico did boast some real greats, I would love to see this league recapture those glory days. I'm sure the talent...
Shot a goal! It's there!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration from here.
Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. Robust defending and the ball's been lost. Havertz. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Fiddles it through. Messi gets away from his opponents. Well, he had a really good run at goal there, but the defence just weren't going to let him past. A chance! It's there! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, that second goal has given them...
Havertz! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
Havertz. He's a sharp little ball here. Pressing is high and relentless. Well, there's the clearance. Played back in. And that's a shapes to shoot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. And the keeper's got it again. And now they can clear their lines. Now it's Messi. Mbappe. And Messi! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, he did get himself into a good position. Something for him to cling to.
He'll try to keep this alive. Messi. A real chance to break. The pass has gone astray. And here's Messi. Mbappe.
There will be 1
Messi.
minute added time.
And the first 45 minutes are up. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and 2 between them at half-time. And a header! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
it's Messi. And he's found a way past. And the shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
Messi worked a lovely solo run and effort, Peter. He should go solo again for me.
Knocks it away. That's a throw. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now, who's going to be first to this? Great hit! Just off target.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
And he's gone looking for safety. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Havertz. Chance to break. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Poor pass that, sloppy. Mbappe does really well to win the ball there. He's had a hit! Yes! And they are cruising away.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Three without reply. This is becoming a stroll. He's found a way through. Defenders on the back foot. And the shot! Oh, extraordinary.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Coming on the field is
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Son Heung-min. Substitution on the field.
He's shifting through the gears here.
Number 8. Angel Di Maria. Coming on to replace him is number 7. Substitutions taking place.
It's intense, this pressure from the front. He's in a good position here. He's got away. Look at the decent hit. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, here's a chance. And he should have made it 4.
Yeah, on another occasion, all that went wrong may come right.
Just eases him off the ball. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Well, that is one way to stop him. Now it's Messi. He might be in here.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
The press is doing its job and possession has been lost. And the referee brings it to a close. A demolition, destruction, annihilation. They simply ran away with it. Messi taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
So there
Yeah,
it is,
they had a
everyone.
game
It's
plan
finished,
which
all
was
square.
about hammering away in central positions, and it paid off. For me, they were persistent and ruthless.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. Certainly this is a very, very impressive venue, quite a sight to behold. So that's got things underway. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, I'm not sure that words can do this fella justice, Peter. Lionel Messi is one of the all-time greats, that's for sure. A fantastic dribbler with a killer eye for a pass, and obviously a lethal finisher too. Everyone knows what he's capable of, but stopping him's a very different matter. This opposition defence will not be looking forward to this one, I can assure you.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Gets it back. Oh, perfectly measured that. Now then, the ball's come loose. He's beaten the last man. Di Maria, and the finish! Oh, he's had a hit! Fires from distance. Messi, defenders on the back foot. Messi puts his foot on the gas.
Oh, that's such a good run.
And a header! No, not the best of headers.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
Mbappe. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Pavard gets it away. And they're back on the ball again. Pressure already building up here. Neymar has it out wide and in space. Away from immediate danger. Now it's Havertz. Pedri. Good running, strong and purpose. Decent hit! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Mbappe. Now it's Mbappe. He's left his man. Mbappe. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Now it's Neymar. Pedri. Threads one in.
That's positional gold. The utilisation.
Now the finish! Looking to break out here. Messi. It's a pretty loose pass. Over to the left. Mbappe in acres of space out wide. He's got a side of goal. Messi. And there is the half-time whistle. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. So there was the first half.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained. So I'm looking forward to what's to come.
So they head in no further forward. The score here still 0-0. gets things going for the second half.
Well, that first 45 minutes didn't deliver as we'd hoped. Lots of effort, but a lack of quality with the finishing has left us hoping that someone can step up and produce something a little more magical.
Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really... And Messi! And he's there to make a great save.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
A spectacular effort! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Pavard. Poor pass that, sloppy. Khan catches it safely. Speculative strike. Oh, he hit that sweetly.
The attendance for this match
Played out
was
to the left flank. It's a
70,987.
good run down the left-hand side. He's got away. Neymar. Hits one. It's a goal. That's no fluke. It's what he was there for.
Oh, players like this fella almost have a sixth sense to get themselves in such great poaching positions. How quick-minded was that?
The goal scorer for Brazil after 63 minutes is...
Time for a change in personnel.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
Deadlock broken. It's 1-0.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
Delivery from Mbappe. And it's hoisted clear. Brazil get it back again. It's a pretty loose pass.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, Lionel Messi.
Gets his pass away. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. He's found a way through. Nketiah, big chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Looks to the finish.
Number 7.
Nketiah, oh, he's bustling through here. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Great chance here to level it up. This certainly looks appetising. Well, he's having a go. Oh, lots on that one, but he couldn't find the target. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Son Heung-min, can he finish? A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Really was just waiting to pounce on any slip-up, and he was gifted a chance.
Pedri. Interesting ball.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Heads it! Oh, and that should have been two.
He got too ahead of himself there, thinking how he could have made things safe.
And he's gone looking for safety. Pedri. Mbappe. Pedri gets away from his opponents.
3 minutes added time.
Thiago Silva gets rid without sophistication. And he's found a way past. And he's picked out the run. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And time is up. So it ends 1-0, an enthralling game and an agonisingly narrow defeat.
I've been in this position myself, and this will be difficult to take. They did everything right but score, but at least I suppose they can reflect on it.
Well, this competition has already provided us with so much drama,
Hello,
and there are
everybody,
so
and
many
welcome to
teams still
today's
vying for
match.
supremacy, and no doubt there will be more. Perhaps after today's game, who knows? Certainly the demands from supporters are huge, both in terms of those in the stand and those of you who sit at home and join us from afar. And this must be amongst the favoured arenas of supporters all over the world. It really does have a very special feel to it. Real chance! And that's off target. De Paul, Kimmich, Mbappe, Pavard, and it's Rabiot, Kimmich. That pass needed to be better. That pass was loose and it's been intercepted. Driving on and making good progress. Oh, that's well spotted. Lampard. Oh, he's bustling through here. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Thiago Silva with the clearance. Cruyff! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Have their second corner now. Defending of the desperate variety. Salah. He is through here. Danger averted for now. Knocks it out wide. And he's straight offside. Oh, strongly challenged there. That pass has been well intercepted. Ah, it's been intercepted! Oh, what a mistake! Now then, the ball's come loose.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Looking for the runner. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Not enough accuracy on that pass. Oh, that's a key interception. Di Maria. He's found the way through. It's run loose here. No, he's taken off it. That's really well played. Mbappe. Here's Roberto Carlos. Mbappe. And it's Cruyff. Thiago Silva gets rid without sophistication. Now it's Messi. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Wriggles his way through. He's shifting through the gears here. And we've reached half-time. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. So your views on the first half?
Well, this has proved a very frustrating day so far, especially for the strikers. Nothing has been created for them. I think the service has been extremely poor.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. And that's the start of another 45 minutes. 0-0 then, and we're back underway. Nice defending, physical and effective. Now it's Cruyff. And that is as far as they're going to go. Roberto Carlos cuts out the pass. Khan clears. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. And it's been taken straight back. Pedri. Spread out to the left. Roberto Carlos. Could be danger here. De Paul. That's a throw.
The attendance for this match was 71,898.
Mohamed Salah carries the ball down the right. He's got away. It's Salah! It's run loose. In for the follow-up. It's in! Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
The goal scorer for Argentina after 63 minutes is number 10, Kylian Mbappe.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Argentina take the lead, 1-0.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
Lovely ball into space.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Spot on, Peter.
Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. And that has been clubbed away.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Substitution.
Couldn't quite squeeze that one through.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
He's left his man.
Argentina clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Ooh, perfectly measured that. Oh, really good feet. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Forwards and with intent. Now it's Mbappe. Shot could be on. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. He's had a shot! And he hits the net!